G'day guys, welcome back. Third time lucky here. I'm going again. Third time today. That one's still drying, curing, but I don't think it's going to work. I think my resin was too thin. So I'm going again. Now, this time, I've done what I normally do and wait until my resin gets to 47 degrees. This is the Platinum Ultra Clear. So once it gets to 47 degrees, that's when I demold, decant. I'm just going to put 30 grams in there. I'll just put it on my little scale next to me here. It's a bit grotty looking, covered in paint and resin, and you don't want to see it. So 30 grams, 1 ounce in there. And that's going to be for my white. Now I'm going to do the same as I did last time with my colours. I need one more little cup. I thought I might go with something different for the center. I've got this, it's like a holographic silver, and then I've got a gold. And I can't decide what to use. I think I'm going to go with that one. Last minute I just decided. So just going to pop a little bit in there. Don't need much at all. And I'm just going to make a paste out of it. Now, the other thing that I've changed is I'm not using the Let's Resin alcohol inks. I'll show you in a minute what I'm using. My other set that I just got from Amazon. Let's turn that into a bit of a paste. So normally I would wait, say 50 minutes before I pipe. So it's been, or 55 minutes. It's been, what are we? It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 p.m. I don't know why I'm resining at this time of the night. I should be sitting with the dogs watching a movie. But I'm in here going again, trying to go again. Now I can't remember what I was saying. Kind of just looks silver, but I think you'll see that there's got a little bit of holographics in it. Pop those bubbles. Okay. Pop those bubbles. Now, what am I doing? What am I doing? The Cast and Craft, I'm going to do 5 drops, little drops. Don't squeeze too hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you squeeze too hard, you'll get like 3 drops out at once. Or you'll have a long train that follows it, and then that's kind of a drop or 2 as well. So just do little drops. I always cut the top off my nozzle, because it's really hard to get out of if you don't otherwise. Now I don't want it to be too heavy. I'd rather it be a little bit more on the transparent side and give a little really wispy, ethereal looking. That's not quite. Not quite. One more. I only did little drops. I was so careful not to do too much. 6 little drops. Depends on the size of the drop, doesn't it? Size does matter. Alright. Now here's my colours. Did a little drop of each. They are called Deco Rom. Just Amazon cheapies. Give them all a bit of a shake. Alright, let's pop this silver in the middle, my holographic silver. I'll just give it a bit of a swirl around, make it a little bit more organic looking. Try and break it up a little bit more, so that doesn't look like just a big silver blob in the middle. But once I start pulling the stick through and that, I find that it gets broken up a little bit anyway. Okay, now I wonder if these are going to spread, or otherwise I'll just drag a stick through them like I did last time. And no, I can see a bubble. Get out. All right. I can always drag a stick through again if it's not going. Oh, look, it's spreading more than the last lot did. That's good. This one is lavender. That one is ruby. This one is tangerine. I think it depends on how high up as well you hold it. I better get a wriggle on, hadn't I? I'll do two. Do two of each. Yeah, see, I held that one up higher. I better get a wriggle on. Do three of the yellow. The yellow never seems to be as bright or as like spreads as much as the other colors. That's the blue. What's that one called? Forget Me Not. And this one is blueberry. That's that one. Whoops. And then here we have turquoise. Okay, it's going to do another little drop. Everyone can have another little drop. Because I need to, oh, I don't know what's going on with that one. I need to get my white into my bags. I think that's enough. That's quite strong, that one. Let me just move these out of the way. I don't have time to put the lids on them. I'll just move them out of the way for now. All right. Actually, I might just take this white's temperature and see how I'm going for time. Where's my thermometer? Let's see how we're going for time. Need it at about 50 degrees. This is Celsius. 40. 42. So as soon as I decant it, it starts cooling down. 43. Well, not that it starts cooling down. Well, I guess it does because it's got a bigger surface area. 44. Just so I know whether or not I have to rush, you know. If it's getting close to 50, then I think, okay, I better get a wriggle on. Okay. All right, I've got a bit of time there. Let me clean this. Clean it with some alcohol because I don't want that sticking to itself. All right, so I've got a bit of time here to play. So let's do some playing. Let's give that a bit of a swirl. I don't want to put as much colour on as I did last time for the last one. I found it was a little bit overpowering. Mix them in. Clean them off. Whoops, I didn't clean that one off very well, did I? Mix the colours together. Actually, that pink doesn't seem to be quite as big. I might do another drop of pink. Hopefully I don't spill anything into that mould that I've got next to me here. Okay. The yellow looks like it could do with another couple. The purple looks like it could do with another one. Orange. Turquoise. All right, let's give that another little stir around. And I am going to just sort of wisp them all together. Wisp. Okay. Here we go. I need another clean piece of paper towel. All right, put my centers in the center. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am just going to pull these colors through each other like so. Doesn't that look pretty? So pretty. A little bit more. I'm trying to get them to the outside, but it's tricky getting them to the outside. All right, there we go. That'll do. They will move. I don't want to put, you know, too much on and make them bleed into each other. I'd still like to be able to see the colours. But I think they'll spread. I think the colour will spread. I think it'll be all right. I think. The other one spread a lot, so it should be all right. Okay. Let's put these lids on real quick. Don't think I'm going to need any more. The last one, it does look very pretty, like it's very rainbowy, but it's probably just a little bit bright from what I was wanting. All right, what's the time? Okay, it's 8:10. I stopped stirring at 7:15, so 55 minutes. So this is the time now where I should be piping. Hopefully it's all right. If I put it into my little bag and snip it and I think that it's running out too fast, I'll just wait another few minutes. Because when I did that other one this morning, that one just there, yeah, it was too drippy, and I knew it was too drippy, but I went with it anyway because the time was right, but the temperature was not right. So this time I'm going with the temperature. Feels nice and warm, not hot, just warm. So that's good. All right, oops, pushing that up towards the top. All right, push it down. There's my skizzers. All right, here we go. Cut a little hole. All right, I'm coming up to an hour, so I think I better just go for it and hope for the best. All right. Nice little torch. Okay. Oh, I hope it's all right. Hope it's all right. It's very frustrating. It's my third one today. None of them have really worked. So it's frustrating, is it, when you try and do something and it doesn't work? Whoops, I'm going wriggly. Just going to stop there and wind it back up again. I wonder if I can get one more row in. Should be able to, right up against the edge there. I'm going wriggly though. Oh, I don't know why I'm going wriggly. Okay, done. That one's a bit thin. Try and get them all to be about the same thickness. If they're too thin, there's not enough resin to like spread out to bloom. Okay, that'll do. Oh my gosh. All right, now I'm going to use my little silicone stick thing. Now my blue's kind of moved off kilter, so I'm going to have to stand this way. So I'm going to pull down through the blue. I've sort of gone 12, 6, 3, 9. Well, they've kind of moved a bit, but we'll do the best we can. I'm going to go through the blue into the center because I want to pull the blue down. Like so. And then take the yellow up. And then we've got the turquoisey green one. And the light blue. And then we've got the red. And the orange. And some purple. And a bit of pink. Not much, a little bit of pink. Okay, so there we've got a line of each color. Now we can just go out through the middle of each one. Wipe the stick. Try not to dislodge my silver in the center. Oops, I don't know what that was. Hair or something came out with it. Okay, there we go. I'm done. Oh, it's always nerve-wracking, isn't it? I'm just going to clean my stick. Oh, no, I'll have to do it later. Now, I'm hoping that those colours will move and sort of blend a little bit like this one did. That video, hopefully it's already up before this one. Depending on what this one does, I may or may not turn it into a bowl. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. Making sure we're still taping. All right, another little torch because I've got a lot of air in there now with all my moving things around. Certainly not as bright as this one. I do love that one with all that colour. I'm doubting myself now, not putting as much colour in, but never mind. All right, I'm going to give it a bit of heat with my heat gun. Just a bit. We go onto each little section and kind of push it from the outside in a bit. Not too much. Too much heat and it'll all start sinking. But I do like a little bit of heat. I think the heat works well. It just gets everything moving. Alright, that'll do. Okay, now, last little thing is just to do a little swirl in the middle. And hopefully it's in the middle. Hopefully. There we go. Can't see because the silver on the bottom. Okay, last little torch. Before I went all wiggly up the side here, it's still looking wiggly, but hopefully it'll all spread and look pretty, hopefully. Okay, I'll have to come back to it. I will be checking it every 15 minutes or so. I'm kind of wishing I'd put more colour in it now, like I did that one. Oh, I just don't seem to be able to get anything right today. Like I said, this is my third attempt. I'll get you down for a bit of a close-up so you can have a look and see what's going on. But see, it's not nearly as bright as the other one, hey? But it may still spread. Is it blooming? Is it blooming? It's looking like it's blooming better than the previous one. And hopefully those colours will meld and mix a little bit. Because I just wanted like a hint of colour. I didn't want it too bright. Shouldn't have put yellow and purple next to each other. Never a good thing. Alright, wish me luck, guys. Now this is going to take 24 hours to cure, so I'll have to wait till then to demold it. So I will see you then. Hey guys, I lost a little bit of video. I've done so many of these bowls. Another one must have looked similar and I deleted the video, but it was supposed to be of this one. It was just me putting the resin into this bowl. So anyway, this is the next day and I'm going to take it out if it'll come out. Oh, there we go. Let's give it a bit of a push. I always spray my bowl with a little bit of silicone spray just so that it doesn't stick. Just a regular bowl. All right, now this was the side I poured on, so that was the side that you would have seen last. It's got a little bit of silicone oil there. I'll just give it a bit of a wipe. I like using the silicone oil because it doesn't leave a mark. Now sometimes if you put plastic on it and then put the plastic in the bowl, you get little creases from the plastic. So that was the side I poured on, and then we go, ta-da, there it is, the great reveal. I'll take you in for a close-up so you can see the petals. They look very, very wispy. I think I might have kind of over-torched them and they kind of broke up a little bit, you know, with a heat gun. But they're very wispy, very ghosty-like. Remind me of white linen blowing in the wind. I added a few little extra little dots of silver on there just with my silver pen because my middle wasn't in my middle. Anyway, just an experiment. So not that happy with how everything turned out. I definitely will go again, but it's better than the previous one. This is the previous one. See how you can see how it's quite blobby. My resin was too thin, but you can check out that video. It's still really pretty. That was the side I poured on, and I like that side as well, but I didn't have any, you know, of the center because it's all on the other side. So that was those colored stones. Anyway, check out that video as well if you're interested in that one. The white was, well, my whole resin was too thin, so the color dropped, the white dropped, so a bit blobby. So it didn't drop this time. You can see how it's more wispy this time. So really pretty, more ethereal. That's it there. Now this one's got the gold in the center and the gold edge. So I'm going to do this one with silver. I've got when you take resin out, it's quite sharp, and if you had to run your hand across that, it'll probably cut you. It's like a paper cut. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to just sand the edge. Make sure you're wearing a mask, even if it's just you know, those disposable masks that you wear because of COVID, just one of those, because you don't want to breathe in the resin dust. All right, I'm going to sand that and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I went into the other room, into the laundry, and did it over the sink, and then I could just wash all the dust away. Make sure when you're washing your hands that you've, oops, still a bit wet, make sure that you wash your arms as well if you've got exposed skin, because the dust can get on that. For me, if I get resin dust on my skin, I get a red itchy rash, so I have to be careful. Right, now I'm going to do the Deco Color Premium in the silver. Oh, lid came off. Oh gosh, it's gone under the table. Yeah, so I'm going to do, probably the best thing to do is, I like to do, this is a new pen, so it's got a little round nib. I haven't made it flat yet. I like to go along the inside edge and then the outside edge. Like that. And then you've got your inner edge and your outer edge. And then you just have to colour in the middle. So it's going to take me a little while. I've got my little bit of card here that I use to push down to get the colour to come back down again. Once it's getting a little bit low on colour, you just give it a bit of a push and a shake. to bring the colour back down again. So I am going to go and do that. Look at that, isn't it pretty? So pretty. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll take a photo of it outside, and you can see what it looks like all finished. So there we go. And yeah, there will be another one coming after this. But I'm going to change it up. I'm going to do coasters instead, because I'm sure you're sick of bowls. Alright, thanks for watching, you guys. Really appreciate it. Love you all. Take care. Bye for now.